Yeah, stressful race. It's a lot of laps for things to go wrong, but an incredible race. We won Monaco, which has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. It's one race that everyone wants to win. Of course, when you pole yesterday, it's like job one done, but it feels like more pressure coming into today. So to finally get it done, and to be able to relax and enjoy it, because I think, maybe only the last lap I could smile a little bit and enjoy. The rest of it, I'm like, there's still a lot of things you need to get right on a day like today, but we did. So I have to say a big thanks to the team. But of course, a win in Monaco is incredible.
I cannot be infinitely disappointed with yesterday. Yesterday was a big disappointment, and I think eventually we lose the race of today by missing pole yesterday. But it's the way it is. Honestly, for the car we have and for the situation we are in at the moment, I'm very satisfied with our overall result. We never expected to fight the McLarens this weekend. And here we are, and we were very close of winning that race. So I'm proud of what we've achieved. I'm happy that we come back home with quite a few more points. And yeah, disappointed to not be on the top step, but Lando did a great job, and congrats to him.
I knew after qualifying this was probably going to be where we ended up. So, that's all I can ask for, really. So, some definite lessons to take for when we come back here next year. But all in all, still not a terrible weekend in terms of points, and being on the podium in Monaco is always pretty special. So, I'll take it.
Yeah, honestly, there was not much for us to improve on, because I had a big gap behind. So for us to just stay out and maybe hope for a red flag or whatever, was the only option. We could have pitted sooner, but then you just sit there in fourth anyway.
No, it's miserable. The races here are generally, unless you're first and in the lead, even when you're in the lead, it's not that fun. So it's just a nice reward at the end. But other than that, anything but first is kind of empty.
Perfect weekend for me. It was honestly, yesterday I had a lot of fun, a lot more fun than today. But still, the race was perfectly executed. Liam helped me massively. It was a great teamwork, and also he helped me, but he also got points. So I'm really happy, for him.
A really great weekend all around. We really didn't put a foot wrong. From qualifying to the race, we put everything together when it mattered. So really happy for that. It's 6 points for the team, which is a big thing. So very satisfied with this.
It's something that not often you have a plan and you execute it perfectly, and we were able to do that today. So for our fight in the midfield, it's very important. From my side, it's great to get some points. Obviously, I think, honestly, we should have started higher from yesterday, but that's on me. So going forward, obviously, some changes in Barcelona that we're going to have to try and adapt to.
Great.
It's not really how we want to go racing. I don't like going racing like that. I think in the end, it's a tactical game, and we had to make it work. The RB started it, and we knew if they start it, we've got to match it. And it just makes this messy race. So, could have brought a pillow in the car and a coffee and just chilled out for a little bit. But in a weird way, it's even actually quite hard to keep your focus when you're driving around that slowly. It's not pretty, but I'm glad we got points for the team.
It's a good sign that the team 9 and 10th, we will be coming out of the weekend frustrated. Before, Williams 9th and 10th was a huge result, so I'll take that as a positive. I've had a bit of an off weekend until the race. In the race I felt quick, but we need to make sure we're back on the pace in Barcelona, even though Barcelona should be a trickier track for us.
And obviously at one point I just said screw it. I want to enjoy Monaco. I didn't get the chance in quali yesterday. I got 25 laps driving, qualifying laps every lap. I enjoyed that at least. And ironically, I finished in a higher position by taking the drive-through penalty than I would have if I didn't. So, unfortunately, the system's flawed.
Yeah, I think we did the maximum. Congrats first of all to Esteban. I'm really happy that the team scored some points today. That's a really
Nice feeling after a difficult weekend on my side of the garage. Yeah, there was no points today on the table with the way the race panned out.
Starting from P20, quali in P20, it's just very tricky, you know, here to get to the points. But P13 was kind of the maximum we could have done. Just started on the wrong tire and, you know, trying to go very long to help Pierre, but Pierre race was quite short. So yeah, switched quite early to an early stop and just a lot of laps on that second medium, and yeah, made our race a bit tricky. Some people already undercut us before, so yeah, difficult race, but overall just need to work towards the next couple of races.
Well, it's a shame of what happened in there. You know, in the first lap, I think I managed to make a very solid move on, you know, in T6 in the hairpin. So it was very nice by the outside and gaining that position. And I don't know. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to see any car ahead of him. Losing a position in Monaco is quite embarrassing. It's bad because, you know, normally historically you don't lose position, but you don't gain as well. And I think he tried a very optimistic move there. It's a shame because I think we could have tried some nice stuff today in the strategy. But then the race was quite boring after, with everyone doing team race, you know, team plays and everything. And yeah, couldn't do much more than what I did.
Yeah, it's Monaco. You know, when you have a tough Saturday, Sunday's always a challenge. So yeah, it was always going to be tricky from the back today.
You put it down, lack of performance. You need to help yourself. You know, push your own luck. If you start ahead, you avoid all this trouble. Yeah, and you know, we have work to do. We're getting an upgrade for next weekend in Barcelona, which obviously I'm excited about, and hope, you know, this will give us a step forward. Yeah, but yeah, after today, I don't know, happy to get going again next week and get this one out of the system.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the impact was, yeah, I don't know I had damage or not, but anyway, was all right, and I just, you know, teams play around the strategy and kind of as I expected, and I mean, if you're driving from P12, I mean, yeah, nothing you can do much, so yeah, I mean, I had to, yeah, qualify better.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more could have done there. I was just trying to help the team as much as possible, and yeah, at least, you know, the last 5 laps I could have pushed, which you know, was fun, but yeah, it was also kind of expected. You know, when you start this match in back in Monaco, you know it's going to be really hard to make up places, and yeah, but I also believe that. You know, I shouldn't have been in that position as well. You know, the mistake definitely of yesterday was costly, and I'll make sure I don't make it again, and I'll try to bounce back in Barcelona.
Yeah, disappointed because yeah, I think the race was difficult from our side. We had to manage many things. Since lap 15 we had a air problem, so we didn't have the electrical part of the engine, so yeah, it was 160 horsepower less. Here in Monaco it's not crucial, the power, so we kept the 6th position alive for quite long, but yeah, at the end the engine stops, and yeah, it was not the end of the weekend that we wanted, but yeah, today was not. It is not down to luck, you know. It's not that a wrong safety car or something came from the sky and hit our car. Today was something wrong on our engine that we need to investigate and try to improve for next time.
Yeah, I just didn't expect Yuki to move in the braking out of the tunnel. I made a mistake the corner before. I was very close, and every lap he was braking on the right. This lap he started braking on the left, and I went to the normal line, and then he moved back onto the racing line, but it was too late. So yeah, that's quite sad.